Most of the AI agencies that started in 2026 are not going to make it, and this includes some of the loudest voices in the space right now. Stay with me and I'll show you exactly why, and what the few people who do make it are quietly building that nobody is talking about. I run a 7-figure AI agency, and I've been in the trenches doing this stuff before it even had a name. The pattern I'm seeing scares me, and it's because most of the people online who think they're winning are actually walking into a wall that they don't even realize exists. Let me guess, you've been watching AI videos, you're using ChatGPT, maybe Claude, you've been playing with automations, built a workflow or two, and maybe you've even sold an AI service to a real business. And it feels like you're doing the right thing. You're learning, you're keeping up, and you're in the game. I get it, I was the same way. I was on Twitter every day, testing every new AI tool the second it dropped, thinking, this one might be the key. It feels productive and it feels like work. But here's what took me way too long to realize. The tools don't compound, but the systems do. And that gap is the entire game. And so here's the question I want you to sit with and answer it honestly. Are you building a business or are you playing with tools? Because that's what's happening right now. AI is starting to automate the people who built the automations. And I don't mean that as like a clever line, I mean it literally. Lovable, Bolt, Replit Agent, these tools are turning AI builder work into a template. So if your value is, I build automations for you, here's what happens next. Your client opens one of these tools, types in the same description that you would type, and says the same thing, just without you. Contract gone, refund requested, and reputation hit. And this is already happening. Somebody messaged me last week and they built an entire automation for a client. 2 weeks later, the client rebuilt it themselves and ended the whole contract. Now compare that to someone I'll call Marcus. I'm keeping him quiet for a reason. He started 8 months ago, pick one niche, which is local med spas, and pick one painful problem, which is leads falling through the cracks after consultations. He went deep, not on the tools, but on the problem. Today he has 17 clients, each pays between $1,500 and $3,500 a month, and they can't really fire him. Not because of a contract, but because removing what he built would genuinely hurt the business. He's not technical, he's not viral, he's not posting on Twitter all day. He just did the one thing that 95% of people are too distracted to do. So then why is everyone else struggling? Because most of the people who use AI use it in pieces. One prompt in ChatGPT, one workflow in N8N, and one random automation in MailChimp. Nothing is connected and nothing compounds. It looks like a system, but it's not. The AI writing your emails doesn't know what happened to your sales call, and the marketing AI doesn't know what customers are actually saying. The delivery AI doesn't know why people churn. It's because none of the systems are talking to each other. It's kind of like running a restaurant where the prep cook, the chef, and the server never talk. Of course the food is going to come out wrong. The people who are winning are building the opposite. I call it a closed loop AI, where everything talks to everything. Sales call improves marketing, customer support improves onboarding, delivery improves the offer, and nothing operates alone. The whole system gets smarter every day because every interaction feeds the next one. You don't have a business problem, you have a coordination problem. And the people who solve coordination the ones who are going to win. This isn't theoretical. The New York Times recently covered Medvi, two brothers who built an AI to the foundation of the company from day one. AI wrote the code, AI built the website, and AI made the ads, and it even handled the support. Everything was connected and everything fed back to everything. They did $401 million in sales in their first year. 2 people. And that is what a closed loop AI looks like at scale. And that's what you're competing against, whether you know it or not. Every closed loop system runs on the same 4-stage cycle. Get this right and the whole system compounds. Skip a stage and you're stacking floors on a tent. Stage 1, sense. The system captures real signal. Calls, emails, CRM updates, customer messages. Not vague summaries, raw input. Stage 2, remember. This is where almost everyone fails. They capture the signal, then they forget it. A real system remembers your voice, your values, your customer patterns, the decisions you made, and why. Stage 3, decide. Now the system can make judgment calls. Follow up today or in 3 days. Send the email or route it to a human. It's not guessing anymore, it's using memory. Stage 4, act. Only now does the system do the thing. Send the email, score the call, build the report, update the CRM. Most people start here. They build the action first, but there's no memory underneath it. No judgment, no context. It's like building a robot with no brain. Real closed-loop systems are hard to replace because the moat isn't the bug, it's the loop underneath. And here's why this matters right now. Sam Altman has warned that AI is moving faster than society can plan for. Jobs will change, some will disappear, and the shift is not 10 years away, it's happening right now. The window to get on the right side of this is small and it's shrinking. The people building closed-loop systems now compound every day. Their data gets richer, their memory gets deeper, their actions get sharper, and the gap widens. Everyone else, their automations become a built-in feature inside someone else's product. That's a trap, and most people in it can't see out of it. They're watching tutorials, they're collecting tools, and they're feeling productive while they're getting left behind in real time. Some of you are probably thinking, okay, I get it, build the loop, but where do I start? And I get that feeling. I had the same reaction when I first started. I could see the opportunity and understand the concept, but I didn't have anyone to walk me through it. So I figured it out alone, and it took years longer than it should have. And I don't want that for you. Now when the window is this small and the cost of falling behind is real. Look, you can figure this out alone, genuinely. What I gave you in this video is enough to start. But if you want help building this step by step, I run a mentorship program. And the offer is simple. We help you sign your first or next 10 clients, or you don't pay. The link is in the description. It takes you to a 30-minute call, and we'll figure out if the program is right for you. And if it's not, it's fine. You still leave with a real plan that you can execute alone.